Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live analysis. Okay, the key data that's going to be out tonight is we don't have any important data, but 2030 we have from the US Empire State Manufacturing Index. Okay, so that's the only data that is out. Okay, as far as the trades are concerned, okay, that means the market movement. Okay, let's see the data for out for the whole week, so at least we can also get ourselves prepared ahead for the week. Okay, now tomorrow we have a BOJ rate announcement and followed by the press conference, and we have a US core retail sales. Okay, so this is the important data that's out tomorrow. Wednesday we have a pound CPI and unemployment claims. Okay, Thursday we have a US interest rate announcement. Okay, and followed by the FOMC statement and press conference. And the forecast is 4.5, and the previous was also 4.5. In other words, that means to say that the market is not expecting any cut this meeting, probably the next meeting, because the data are coming out are still very soft. Then we have a New Zealand GDP, Australian employment change, and we have a Swiss interest rate announcement. Previous was 0.25%, and now they are expecting a cut of 0.25%, which means to say that zero interest rate from the Swiss. Okay, so which means to say that the interest rate differential between the US and Swiss is about 4.5%. So that means if you're holding dollar short, that means you're holding short dollar, you end up paying a very high swap points. Then we also have on Thursday, we also have a pound official rate, which is also expected. Previous was 4.25, and and now is also 4.25. And finally we have Friday we have the pound retail sales, BOJ governor giving a talk. Then we have Canadian retail sales, okay, followed by Philly Fed Index. So all this comes into play. So the key data we need to pay attention is US interest rate announcement, BOJ interest rate announcement, Swiss SNB interest rate announcement, and GBP interest rate announcement. So this week is going to be a pretty big, busy week. Then remember, I told you from last week, this week onwards, we would be concentrating more on trading. And in fact, this morning we are supposed to have a session, but I couldn't do it. But tomorrow onwards, we will be having 3 sessions a day. Okay, morning, meaning to say one in the morning, about 10:45 a.m. That's Singapore time. Then 3 p.m., which is the Europe session, and one in the night. And what we are going to do is we are also going to take trades in 3 different manner. Okay, that means basically it's going to be a day trading, swing trading, and scalping or momentum trading. So this is we are going to try it out for this week and next week. So we will try to arrest any problems we are having based on this approach, then we should be able to settle down before end of the month, and first July onwards we would be going full-fledged on trading. Okay, so let's start the thing, let's start the process. And I also want you to ask yourself what kind of trader you belong to. Okay, you can put yourself into, usually we mention as conservative trader and aggressive trader. So this is one. Then we also have another type of traders, whether are you a day trader, a swing trader, a scalper, so on and so forth. So altogether we would be having 5 types of signals. So now what I'm going to do from today, I'll be giving you the entry, exit, stop loss, the volume, the contract size, meaning what is the volume, expiry, and whether that is a day trading or swing trading, or so on and so forth. So you got to see and manage the trade accordingly. Okay, so like what I'm saying is, like for instance, if it's a day trade and if the market goes against you, you may decide to do dodging or cut loss, then do a re-entry. The same thing goes for swing trading, because the main thing is the swing trading and day trading, we should either reduce our cost or take a minimum loss, then we go for the re-entry again. So the re-entry is a must, especially if you are a day trader or swing trader. So maybe let's start off today, with a very small scale. Then what we will do is we'll try to arrest the problems. Then we'll try to have a follow-up on the trades what we have taken. Then we would do a reinstate and do a trade accordingly. So let's start off today, and this is let's start off with gold. Okay, let's start off with gold first. Then what we should do is we should get ourselves prepared. Okay, we should get ourselves prepared to put in the trades, as well as what type of trade and what is our plan of action, so on and so forth. Okay, so let's do gold. And the problem with gold now, I'm just letting you know, the market is moving due to geopolitical tension. That's one. So the next thing is we should be also take trades on technical side, and we should have a plan. Okay, so what I'll be giving is, I'll be giving you the extreme levels, 2 types of levels. In fact, it's going to be 3, that is for the swing, but for day and scalping is 2 types of levels. That means the extreme levels, and that is the stop loss or entry we need to know. So let's discuss gold in detail and see how we can make the maximum out of this. Okay, gold today is in a range with the downside view, because in fact it tried to break the previous day high, and in fact we were expecting the price to move higher, but unfortunately it failed, and now it's back into the trading band or trading range. So now the maximum we can expect is 3380 or 3398. Okay, so these are the 2 levels of maximum trade we can expect. Okay, so how do we trade on this? So for this, So since we are expecting 3380 and 3398 or 3400. So what we can do is we can uh, we can uh, take our price target to that level. If you are a day trader, that's one. Second is, if we want to go for a entry for a buy, then we need to buy near 3400 or 3380. Okay, so these are the two levels. So safe side, okay, we'll go for a maximum at 3380. uh, Give me a minute. Okay, 3380 as a day trading trade for a buy. But now, since we are going for a scalping first, so since we try to go for a scalping, then because we don't want to miss any opportunities as well. Okay, so let's see how we can go for a sell. Okay, the sell. Okay, right now this is in a trading band or trading range between 3408 and 3439. So if we have another 1 hour 45 minutes left on this trade, so we can expect the price to move lower than 3408. Okay, so we don't go for a buy at 3408. So we'll try to buy at 3400. Okay, let me that means not a buy. I mean, I'm giving you a target now. Okay, I'm giving you a target now. Okay, the target should be 3400 and 3395. So since if we are going for a sell, okay, so now we are already, I think we have already missed that entry. So now we will try to take our stop. Okay, for stop for a sell, we should be putting either 3420 and 3432. Okay, 3420 and 3432. So let me give you a call first, then we can discuss in detail, then we can go about. Okay, let me also check my system. So now what I'm expecting now, this is approaching the support, which is 3408. Either this 3408 might hold, or if it breaks, then we might see the price heading towards 3400. Okay, so another another $8 drop. So now we are going for a sell. So we'll take it as 1 hour. Okay, we'll take it as 1 hour. Okay, so our stop has to be 3422. So we are going to enter on staggered basis, and we must understand that our downside is limited. So if we are going for a sell, this is going to be a risky trade, and if we are going for a buy, we have to give some more time. So both sides are not, that means we can't be entering at market. So now let's say we are going for a buy. Okay, so the buy would be I'm looking for, hold on. First we'll go for a sell. Sorry, first we go for a sell. So what we will do is we will go for a cautious sell at 3417. Okay, 3417, and put a stop above 22. Early on, remember we said we want to put a stop at 22. Then our TP, we should be looking to enter exit either before 3408, which is your previous 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 360, previous 360 low, or we should be seeing the price, if it breaks, then we may see the price going towards 3400. Okay, so let me just give me 1 minute. Okay, so we'll go for only one tier sell, because the reason being is because the market, we have already missed the big move that happened from 34.30 all the way $20 move. We have already missed, so we are going for the final phase of this selling. So we got to go for a cautious sell, cautious sell 0.2. Okay, cautious sell gold 0.2 at 3418. Stop at 3422 half, 3422 half, and TP at 3408 or 3400. Okay, this is only a one tier entry. Okay, this is only a one tier entry, and I don't want to go much, because what is going to happen is the price is going to come down for another 1 hour 20 minutes. Then after that, we should see the price bouncing back, and we shouldn't see the price going below this low, which is 80. Okay, this is we should not see the price going below 80 or 98, any one of this level. Okay, 90, 98 and 80. So we should see the price turning from there. Okay, now this is for a scalping entry, and this is we'll just go with the flow. So the next one, because since we are seeing the price going towards another 1 hour 40 minutes, okay, another 1 hour 40 minutes, which means to say the price has already oversold. So now the downside is going to be limited. Okay, the downside is going to be limited. So what we should be doing is we should be looking to go for a buy. Okay, buy at 3400 and and 3395. Okay, 3395. Then the stop we want to put, remember early on was 90. Okay, 90 and 80. So this would be your final call for today. That means we should not see the price going beyond 80. So what we will do is we will try to go for a okay, so that there is 97, 98, there is a strong support. Okay, so once this 3408 breaks, we should see the price going towards 98, and we still have another 1 hour 40 minutes for this weakness. So there is plenty of opportunity. Okay, so now since we are going for that, you may want to, okay, now you see this is a 15 minute, we have another 8 more minutes of strength. So let's see whether the order get filled. Now is 15. Okay, now is 15. So we are trying to sell at 18. So another $3 more, and we have 8 more minutes. Most likely we may get filled. Okay, we may get filled. So just key in that order. Then the TP, we should exit either before this low or 08 or 03400. Okay, these are the two levels. So let's wait for that entry to get filled. Okay, now the next one is we are going for a buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold. So when I say, see, cautious buy, the word cautious buy, cautious sell, that means usually we are going to be a range trader, and this is going to be a quick buy and sell, and this is going to be within a trading range or trading band. But when I say buy and hold, sell and hold, that means we are going for a bigger move or bigger price movement. So for that, we are looking to buy and hold at 3400. Just give me a minute. Okay, so we are going to go buy and hold XAU, and we are going for two tier entry. Okay, always remember when we are going for a entry and the target, try to hold the trade until the target is reached or at least nearby. Okay, nearby the target, and as long as the price is moving in our favor, we just have to give some time and let that work its way out. Okay, so now because that's the only way we can make the maximum when we are right, lose the minimum when we are wrong. Okay, and also remember, you can afford to get stopped out. Okay, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, doesn't matter. So one time we get the trade right, make sure we stick to, and make sure we get back our losses, and that is how we should be playing the game, and that is how we should be focusing. So now buy and hold gold at 3400. Okay, sorry, I need to give the lot size. Okay, we are going on gold 0.2, and maybe we will go for 0.3 and 0.5. Okay, 0.5 at 3400 and 3395. Okay, we are putting, then the stop at 3395 is our second entry. So the first entry will go for a stop at 3393 and 338. The 90 is the support, 90, and final support is 80. So probably 90, then probably we'll put it as 89. Okay, and then the TP for this is we should be seeing at least 3 4 uh, 1 4 and 3 4 2 8. Okay, so 1 4 2 2 0 and 2 8. So this is the TP. TP at 3 4 1 4 3 4 2 0 and 2 8. So you can decide where you want to exit and we want to go. And this one expiry we can put until this. The only thing is hold on, I don't know whether to give a 3-tier entry. Okay, anyway, we are going to meet on the 9 o'clock, so we'll put it expiry before that. Okay, expiry at 21 hours SGT. Okay, so now what we are expecting is, okay, I'll just repeat. We feel that the price is going to reach the bottom soon, because the price either it may get turn from here 3408 or before this high, which is 3400. Okay, so we got to, from here, from now, we got to have a very close eyes and make sure that we get into the trade. Okay, we get into the trade. So the buy and hold, we should be looking for at least $14 to $20 move. Okay, the $14 to $20 move, and expect the market to turn. And I don't want to go for a buy before 5 o'clock, 1700 hours, which is right now is 15:30. So we have to wait for another 1 hour 30 minutes before we go for a buy, or see whether the price breaks 20. If the price breaks 20, then this is going to be the low. Okay, so these two conditions we just have to pay ourselves focus and we try to do. Okay, so now what we are going to do, again I'm telling you, okay, this is today, because the morning session we didn't do it, so we missed it. So from tomorrow onwards, what we will be doing is we will be giving you a trade, two types of entries, because now we have already missed that this selling entry, because this is supposed to be in the morning. We should have shorted here, and this one we missed it. So there's no point chasing this trade because we already missed it. So tomorrow morning we should be getting two types of entries, and the one more is beginning of the week, because we will be giving you, okay, maybe I can give you the call now based on weekly and daily. Then you can see how you want to play the game and how you want to do it. So that means we have split into three types. So what is going to happen is, even one is losing money, so we will wait until the other order get filled or the other levels get filled, then we can take the profit. So what is going to happen is, you would have a view, a generic view, so that you know what is to be expected and how we can play this game. Okay, like for instance, okay, now if I'm going to give a view for the week, okay, I'm going to give a view for the week. Okay, this is going to be in a trading band between 3294, okay, 3294 and 34 0.52. So this is going to be within this band for the whole week. So in other words, if if the US did not cut rate, okay, did not cut rate, and the the geopolitical tensions did not accelerate, or did not trigger anything, we should be seeing the range trading on the gold. But if something happens in Middle East, then this thing can be violated and it can move on either directions. Okay, so the one you need to take note. So now for the week, we are giving you a target of 3294. Okay, let me see. 3433 3294 and 3302. Yeah, so we see this week our target can be towards 3302. Okay, you take that, register that number, 3302. Okay, so for that to happen, we need to see the 3380 break. Okay, 3380 break. If this 3380 breaks, then we can see the price reaching the target of 3302, that means 3294 before this week. Then we should see the price coming down. Okay, so now, so taking that into consideration, so now we know that right now the market is in a trading range or congestion on the 360. So in order for that weekly level to come down, we may see one more spike up before the market turns down, or the market may go down from here. Either one is possible, because the reason being is because of the geopolitical tensions. If there is no geopolitical tensions, we can clearly tell you, okay, this is going to be the direction, this is going to be the move, and this is going to be the direction. But since this tensions is happening, so anytime any news can trigger and can move. So that is where we got to be very careful until this problem is coming into control. Then we may see a very clear directions. But as of now, what we feel is, okay, this is still in the uptrend. The uptrend is still not over yet, and we may see the price heading towards 3005 before the market turning down. But since this technically this is overbought, and we should see the price coming down. So I hope I'm not confusing you, because you must understand the reason being here is because we have two different matters that is affecting the gold play. So we got to make ourselves clear that, okay, this is what, so we will try to play and we will try to stick to this rules. Okay, so that means weekly this is going to be a cautious sell. That means weekly this is going to be a range. Daily it can be a sell and hold, or it can be a cautious sell. Okay, so if it's cautious sell, the price should not go below 3380. Sell and hold, we should see the price breaking the 3380. So I hope you understand the difference. So we, as of now, we are not sure what is happening now because of the geopolitical tensions. So that's the reason why we have to be a very cautious game playing for this. Okay, so now like as I told you, expect this market to see the weakness for today, at least for today, and the minimum we are looking at is at least another 1 hour 15 minutes of weakness, or in a range trading. Then after which we might get a very clear directions and clear indications, then we can move on to the trade. Okay, so this is the view for gold. So now let's see the view for pound. Okay, pound, because the reason we need to pay attention to dollar yen, dollar Swiss and pound, because all these three, they are having the rate announcement. So tomorrow is dollar yen, so we will try to go on dollar yen first, then we look into pound, then we look into the Swissy. Okay. Okay, dollar yen, this is still in a congestion. Okay, this is still in a congestion on the weekly, and the congestion, the range we are looking at is between 14280 and 14540. Okay, right now the market is trading at 14425. Okay, so we are expecting between this range, okay, for this week. That means 144 just now I said 14540 and 14280. Okay, so since the rate announcement, okay, if the dollar yen is going to be I don't know whether they might want to reduce. I think I just now I saw was less than 0.5%, which means to say actually the dollar yen should be moving up if they cut rate or maintain. Okay, so now if you look into the daily, okay, possible the low may have been seen. Okay, the low may be seen last Friday. Okay, so today's low we should not expect below this low or this low. Okay, so then we should be holding buy, because the interest rate differential, then most likely we should expect for this week to see the price 145.40. If it breaks, then the price may move higher towards 46.40. So that is our 46.40 and 47.10 as our final target for this week. So like as I told you, we are expecting this to be the low. So what we can do is we can go for a trade to go for a buy at 43.90. Okay, 43.90, which was the thing, and extension which is 43.50. Okay, 43.50. Then we go for buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold to see this. If this price comes in, we will go, and we will exit before 45.40 or 45.05, somewhere that 45.40. This is going to be our first thing. So for tonight, because tomorrow is the rate announcement, so what we can do is we can see whether we have any better levels. Okay, so what we can do right now, the 15-minute is still not oversold yet, so we are expecting some weakness on this dollar yen. So what we will do is we will try to go on 3-tier entry. We'll go for a buy 140, we'll go for 44, then 43.50. Okay, 43.50 and 43.20. Then this 42.70, this should be 70.75 should be our stop loss. Okay, conservative stop loss, we should be putting it at 43.30. Okay, 43.30. So now This is going to be a day trading call. Okay, this is going to be a day trading call. We go for buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold dollar yen. We'll go on 0.2, 0.5 and 0.8. Okay, we are going on three tiers. Okay, three tiers of entry. Okay, at 144, 43.50, 43.20. Okay, stop the 0.2. We will put it as 43.30. That means there is a 70 pips risk, but it's only 0.2. That means we are only taking a loss of $140. Okay. Then the 43.50, we will put it as 43.10, and the 43.20, we will put it as 142.75. Okay. TP. Okay, the first one we got to exit before 45.05 and 45.40. Then after that, the the news announcement tomorrow. After the news announcement tomorrow, then we can go for a see whether the high breaks. Okay, if they cut rate, then definitely the price is expected to break the high. Then if it breaks, then we can exit at either at another 100 pips, 46.40. So now how we are going to play this game? First of all, we got to get into this trade. Okay, get into this trade, the first trade, which is 144. Then see whether the market is turning up. Okay, if it's turning up, then we can go for additional buy. Okay, we going up, then we can go for additional buy. But if it doesn't go up, if let's say the market goes weakness, let's say we go see further weakness. Okay, there's a couple of ways to trade that. One is take a loss, try to buy cheaper. Okay, so that's one way. Another way is we call it a dodging. That means you go for a sell, you try to take in between the profit a separate trade, then because the first one, the loss is about 70 pips, so we can't afford to lose that much, especially if the price is going against, and this is only one day we are going to hold. So within one day we should be able to get our results. Okay, so now how you can trade this is like as I said, put in the trade. You may want to put 2 entries instead of 3 entries. This is all up to your risk appetite. Okay, this is up to your risk appetite. So now what I'm going to do is, okay, probably I may want to put the first one because I want to be in the trade. Okay, I want to be in the trade. 43. Where is the stop for the first one? Is 43.30. Okay, 43.30. So then the next one, instead of me giving you the another buy at 43.50, so maybe I want to put at 43.20. Okay, so that one I'll try to put slightly. So this is all your risk appetite and your confidence level. So you got to play the game like that, So then okay, so I've keyed in 2 orders. One is 44. I've keyed in one is 44, which is near the market. Another one is it's the 43 half, I put it as 43.20. So this is, I'm only entering a 2 tier. So this is all I'm telling you. Why I'm telling you is, you got to be a trader. You got to tell yourself what are you confident and how are you confident, then you put in your trades. So overall, we are expecting this price to move up this week. Then the high 145.40 may be tested, and if it breaks, then we may see 146.40. So that means there are 2.5% available on the market for this week, provided they don't increase the rate, and that's the only thing. Yeah, so then you can play this game with that manner. Okay, the next one we want to discuss is pound. Okay, pound also rate announcement. This is going to be on uh, this Thursday, and market is expecting unchanged. So the rate differential for pound and US is not that much. So which means to say that, okay, this is not going to affect that much whether they cut, unless if US cuts, then it might be a bit surprising. Then we might see the pound strength coming into play. Otherwise, this is going to be in a range. So if you look into this, for instance, what we feel is, since the market is extremely overbought, okay, overbought. So what we are planning to do is, either we may want to sell at 36.30 or 37.20. Okay, let me check my side. Yeah, so either 37.20 or 37.80. So what we can do is, we can go for a sell and hold. Okay, and always and one more thing I remember, one more thing I want to tell you: when I give you an order sell and hold, try to key in the expiry, either especially if it's day until tomorrow. If it's swing, then we can put it until Friday. So this is the another indication of the price to go for a the entry for, the expiry for the trade. So we want to sell 37.20 and 37.65. Okay, so these are the two selling areas, and this is a sell and hold. So here, sell and hold GBP USD will go on 0. Because the risk is not that much, so we'll go for 0.3 and 0.5 at 137.20. Yeah, 37.20, 37.65. Stop at 37.85. The first one we will put about 65 pips stop loss. Then the other one is 37.65. We'll put it as 38.05. Okay. So the TP I'll give later, because this is not needed now, because once the order is filled, we can exit, but maybe I can give you an indication. Okay, we got to exit before 35.10. Okay, 35.10 or 34.80. So that means if I sell here, I should be exiting before this low. Okay, this low, which is either here 36.30 or 35.20. Okay, I think I'll better give the TP. TP at 136.30, 135.20, 20 or 25, huh? So this is the pound. So this expiry we can put it until end of the week. So we just key in the order, then we will every day we'll be monitoring, then we will see any adjustments to be made, and any trade. The only thing we have to take note is sometimes we may need to revise up or revise down depending on the market conditions. So we just have to focus on this. So this is for pound order. Okay, the next order we are looking at is dollar Swiss. Okay, dollar Swiss, we are expecting a cut from the Swiss nation, and if it becomes a zero interest rate. So if you sell dollar, okay, your holding, that means your swap points is going to be very high. Yeah? So take note on that. So the swap points will be very high. So we got to try to exit, then enter. We cannot be just like selling and holding. So it's like in out, that's how we should be trading this. So here the weekly is showing that the price low is reached twice, and most likely we have seen the low on the daily. So this is we are buying dollar. Okay, we are buying dollar, so I think we are safe, because if you are selling, then only you need to pay a very high swap points. Now we are buying dollar, most likely we will be getting swap points because we are buying dollar. So we can go for a dollar Swiss buy. So probable the low is already been confirmed. Okay, confirmed at 80.50. So right now this is in a congestion. So expect the price to move higher towards 82.30 or extension of this level, which is 83.15. That is provided if the Swiss National Bank cut interest rate. So I think since the dollar Swiss is so strong, I believe that definitely they will be cutting. So we can go. So what we can do is we can go for buy 0.2. Okay, 0.2, we'll go on 3-tier entry. 0.2 at 81.20, then 80, 90 and 80.75. Okay, let me double check that. Okay, 80.80 there is a strong support. Okay, 80.80 there is a strong support. So we are expecting 82.80 this week. Okay, 82.80 this week. So what we can do, 82.30 there is a minor resistance. Okay, so we'll go for a buy at 81.20. Okay, 81.20 will go for a buy. Then 80.90 will go for another buy. Okay, so this is buy and hold. Buy and hold dollar Swiss. Uh, 0.3 and 0.5. Okay, at 81.20, 80, 90 or 80.85. Stop at 80.50. Okay, 80.50. The previous day low was 80.55. So we can exit. Okay, we can put one at 80.70 and 80.50. TP at 82, 82, 82.80. Okay, this one also we can go for buy and hold. Okay, so this is I think we tomorrow morning what we will do is we'll try to go in one or two more crosses on this, either dollar Swiss and pound is not that clear. The dollar Swiss is clear, dollar yen is clear, uh, the pound is not clear, and gold is also not that clear. Okay, so that is the thing we need to take note. So this 81.20, I think I want to enter this. Okay, so I think these are the things I suggest you take the screenshot, then you put in, and what is going to happen is, you see, our focus would be like every day we will be trading, and every day we will be connecting 3 times a day, and every day we'll be updating on the trades, and uh, you can just give me a minute. Just want to take a screenshot. Okay, so this is these are the three I think opportunities we will be having this week. So we will be definitely dollar Swiss, because dollar Swiss, you see here, this has made a low on the dollar Swiss. So if you look at pound Swiss, you see, pound Swiss is also has made a low. Okay, so it looks like, this may push higher. So pound Swiss is also would be a buy. So is the euro Swiss, yen, because yen and Swiss are both are weak. So we need to know whether the Swiss yen, which is more weak. So this is going to be Swiss yen. So this is a bit confusing. So I think we don't touch this cross. So we will go for pound Swiss, dollar Swiss, maybe euro Swiss. Okay, euro Swiss also. Yeah. So this also, I think the low is already seen, confirmed. Correction is over. So we should see the price breaking this high and going towards 95.10. So this would be also a good bet. So later, I think when we go on, maybe tomorrow morning, I'll spend more time on this to see and do the adjustments. So what I want you to do, take note that the currencies are a bit slow. Okay, so you don't expect the result to be out straight away. So normally we might need to give a couple of hours, uh, or even a couple of days. Okay, so now coming back to this gold. Okay, we are still I think our order was not filled yet. Okay, we are still in a congestion on the 15-minute. So we are expecting one more drop. Okay, we are expecting one more drop. So then that would be the final for today. Then we might see the pullback happening. Then finally it should be coming down, because this is a I think this is a wave 3, late wave 3 pattern that is we are seeing now. So we have drop, go up, then come down, then after that the market should come back again. So until then we just play the game in a very cautious manner. Okay, so any questions? Okay, we have no questions, and then just key in these orders. Then later on, 2100 hours, we will see whether we need to make any adjustments or any changes. So usually the currencies we need to hold. Okay, we need to hold to get the results come in. Okay, uh, the gold and indices, index futures, all this can be like a hit and run. We'll be concentrating. So what we'll be doing is one or two we'll be focusing on ad hoc trading. You know, we call it momentum trading. Then the other one is just let it work. So sometimes, you know, when we lose money on this side, so the other side can help us to make back the losses and continue without losing money, and that is what our plan. And we should be able to go on smoothly once we finalize everything, our approach, the method, then the system, everything. Then I think we should be able to get regular results that's been out. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll see you at 2100 hours. Okay, thank you. Bye.